Today I'm going to demonstrate more than 10 experiments with Lego. These experiments will make you have fun and also learn knowledge. Let's start with this simple one. You just need to get blocks and rub the ball. Just place them in opposite directions. You can create a magical optical illusion. It's Mario's image from this side. It becomes Shrek from the other side. In today's video, I'm going to give myself a challenge to dig out more creative ways to play with Lego. Welcome to the Lego Fun class. First, I'll show you a simple little science magic trick. This requires some manual skills. You need to stick the Lego minifigure on the magnet. Then cut a small section of the straw. And then stick it to the back of the minifigure. Find a bottle and fill it with water. Put the minifigure in the bottle. After putting on the cap, nothing changes. But if you squeeze the bottle with your hand, the minifigure will sink because of Archimedes' principle. After releasing your hand, it will float up again. Okay, now who can tell me why it's always facing away from the camera? And they'll get a medal from me. Next, I'm going to teach you some biology by making an anatomical structure. A precise Lego figure. Let's start by building the skeleton first. The skeleton is the supporting framework of the entire structure. For example, organs, muscles, and skin all rely on it. So, I first built a complete and exquisite skeleton. Well, this already looks a bit eerie. Next, let's put some organs on him. Such as lungs and internal organs, a pair of cursed eyes, and a heart. Well, now he can finally feel. Next, we need skin, yeah. This is my favorite part. That's right, skin is the largest organ in the human body. I made this skin using fabric. Now let's put it on the skeleton. Okay, buddy. Now it looks much better. But he's still dumb. Gotta give him a brain. Now I can finally start thinking. I made one with jelly to get it done. The perfect material is no different from real human tissue. Now, we're going to replace this model with a brand new jelly brain. The size matches perfectly. I think I just completed the first fashionable brain transplant surgery. But before doing the next experiment, I think I need to replenish some jelly energy. You just need to prepare a battery and a magnet. By the way, reminder, be sure not to let the battery leak. Next, wrap the Lego figure with copper wire. Make a simple device for the figure. Fix a magnet on each side. Connect a 9-volt battery. Let's see what magical effects will happen when I touch it with this device with a wire. Oh, there's no reaction at all. That's right. This is the force of static electricity. Guys, I think I've made some kind of human thing. Next, we're going to dig for treasure. Just like a geologist. Or, to put it plainly, it's something kids all over the world do. To simulate this process, I built a Lego soil model. Look, here it includes the weathered layer, topsoil, subsoil, humus layer and bedrock layer. The Lego soil layer is simple to play with. Just take a piece of Lego land and have a little person dig up these expensive plastic pieces with a shovel. Knowing how to dig up something fun. Like a mummy, no? This is the exclusive equipment for archaeologists. We need to dig deeper. If we're lucky enough, we might be able to dig up fossils deep underground. From this moment on, it's as exciting as entering a casino, because you might dig up rare dinosaur fossils and become rich overnight. However, you might also dig up pre-death feces. But this is a treasure for scientists. Inspired by Lego toys, I changed into a geological exploration suit and began a fossil excavation journey. I dug in the forest with a shovel for a full 4 hours. Finally, I made a discovery. Oh my god. There's actually a block of ice in the middle of the forest. And I found a strange fossil. It looks exactly like cow dung. I'm really curious about what kind of treasure this is. So I immediately rushed home and started to unbox our treasure. This looks like a discontinued, many years old Lego set, but I'm not interested in this. I'm more curious about this block of ice. Let's use various tools to see if we can open it. It tastes a bit earthy. Friends, I see dinosaur teeth. This looks like it's from a dinosaur skull set. This is too slow. I plan to roast it with fire to make it melt faster. Alright. Friends, go get a shovel. Maybe you can dig up a dinosaur set or poop. Next physics class, I'm going to test if blowing on a sail can move a boat. Just like this, wow. I really hope this is true. Let's use Lego to verify it. Okay, if I put a propeller on the back of this car, what will happen? It will move to the right as expected. Now, if I add another car with a sail. Although the first car's wheels drive it to flip, but the sail is fixed. The car with the sail will be subjected to a force to the left. If the two cars are connected, their forces will cancel each other out. They will stay in place. So, blowing on your own sail can't make the boat move forward. As for the guy in the video, it's obvious that he's using an electric skateboard. Next, let's look at how different types of plastic melt in a chemical experiment. So, I prepared 4 jars filled with acetone, as well as various Lego parts, including this fake Lego skeleton's crystal parts, and a jungle animal set. That's right, even this little cat, we'll melt it too. But before we start melting, let's first try another kind of plastic, polystyrene foam. Let's see the effect of acetone. The script is for ethylene foam to melt. It's just, let's see if the Lego parts will melt too. Wait a few more hours. This will take some time. That's right. We feel like giving up now. Great. We're finally nearing the end. Look at these gooey things after melting. Now we need to wait a few hours. Waiting for the melting process to officially begin. Wow. These Lego crystals have really turned into jelly. Good. Friends, now is the moment to reveal. Let's start by checking the skeleton model. It looks like it's still intact. Let's take a closer look. Wow, it hasn't melted at all. It's still rock hard, even if you poke it. Now let's take a look at the Lego crystals. You can see at a glance they've turned into a puddle of goo. It's just like stuck on the ground. Let's see these crystals. I almost can't recognize them. They have completely melted. They turned into this gooey stuff. I tried to scoop it out with a spoon. Who wants a gummy bear? Alright, next let's look at the animals. I see some are still basically intact. We'll know soon enough. Look, this spider is actually intact. Even this crab is intact. It makes me want to eat seafood for lunch. Look, even the scorpion survived. These little guys are really different. As for the kitten, this can't be considered a cat anymore. Only 2 eyes remain. Besides that, this kitten is probably not going to make it. I have to say, the results of this experiment are really satisfying. Tell me in the comments section what you want to see me do next with these. Now I'm going to build a giant volcano. It will erupt in about 10 seconds. And to build the most impressive Lego volcano, I've specifically prepared a bunch of super dangerous chemicals to create a big explosion effect for the elephant toothpaste experiment. I also made it a transparent version, so you can clearly see the whole chemical reaction process. In this transparent device, first add dish soap, then add food coloring. Finally, pour in high concentration hydrogen peroxide. Just a reminder, this reaction might turn out like this. At the time, I was doing this experiment in my studio, so I had no idea what was going to happen next. Wow, look. The scale of this explosion is too big. The effect is so realistic. Seriously, it's worth watching again. I think I built something like a medal. Next, let's take a look at the visual and tactile phenomena from geometry class. My god, how is this possible? Here's an even more exaggerated optical illusion. The example is this construction. You can probably tell something isn't right here. You're right. Because this is indeed an optical illusion I designed. To build this effect, you need to prepare 2 separate models. Carefully place them in specific positions. The most crucial thing is the camera angle. Next is a math-based effect. We need 2 identical minifigures. We need to prepare a piece of paper, a pen and a ruler, to draw a perfect perspective effect. When we place the 2 minifigures on the drawn pattern, it will create the illusion that one looks bigger, even though they are exactly the same, like twins. Just take 2 identical Lego bricks. Put them on this picture. The effect immediately appears. The image is instantly enlarged. You can use this amazing effect. Now let me quickly show you a few super cool optical illusions. These are all collected from the internet. For example, this illusion looks like the green one below is bigger than the green one above. Actually, they are exactly the same size. This effect will make you feel that the horizontal lines are not parallel at all. But in reality, these lines are as straight as can be. The last illusion will make you think. These 2 2x1 bricks look different in color, but they're actually exactly the same. It's not easy to prove that they're the same color. Let's take a look at this cheese slope brick. It's actually a triangle. Using this shape, you can build 2 completely different shapes on the same base plate. Can you guess what this is? I built Mario on the left. The right side is Shrek. Alright, kids are always full of energy. So let's have a PE class for the last period. He built a complete skate park, equipped with large ramps. You can jump on the rails on the sand, perform tricks. The walls have super cool graffiti art. And there's a chill area. You can hang out, chat, and listen to music together. Now we have our skateboards. You can practice tricks all day. 50 to 50 grind. Front side grind. Back side 360 grind. 50 to 50 grind. And of course, there's the overhead grind. Roller skates and others can ride down the big ramps and do barrel roll tricks. Scooters, VMX, and MOA can do super cool aerial transitions. And jumping is as fun as in a skate park. Now that I think about it, the regular PE class looks too low. Alright, guys. I know you guys are on vacation right now. So thank you very much for taking the time to visit my Lego school. Hope you have as much fun here as you do after school starts. Long press the like button. See you next time in the Lego world.